What
All right,
is
man.
going on?
I know we're late. I know. Do not kill us. Uh, but hey, save the best for last. Huh? Huh?
Hey,
We are here
what?
today to do the Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness review, recap, opinions, questions, comments, concerns, all that. Let y'all know now. It's what, 20 seconds in. Let y'all know now. Of course, common sense. This is spoiler written. All spoilers from beginning to end. This is your chance to leave right now if you haven't seen the movie. If you have, stick around because we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about the movie, give our perspectives, and yeah. Once again, like I said, we're late. I'm sorry, but certain things just take a while to cook, take a while to cook. The best beans, guess what? You put them on a slow cooker. You put them on a slow cooker. You don't just pop the beans out the can or put them in a micro. No, you let them cook early in the morning. You wake up, put them beans on a slow cooker, let them cook. Okay, they'll be ready about 3 o'clock. Okay, yeah. But I'm here myself, Michael. I'm here with Stead. I am here with
It
Nick,
is.
and I still have a crazy echo. I don't know which one of y'all that is, but
Damn.
yeah,
Not me.
and we're going to get into it. Uh, just off top, let's start it like this.
It's dead.
It's me.
You good? Yeah, I think we're good now. We're good. Yep. Okay, we're gonna start it like this. What number grade do y'all give this out of 10? Just off top. I'll start with me
Hmm.
first. I give it like an 8.5, 8.8, right on the edge of 9-ish. Uh I liked it. It was different. It gave me it gave me the Marvel feel, the MCU feel without giving me the MCU feel. It added a new dimension to these movies. I hadn't really felt like this besides maybe once watching these movies. Uh, so yeah, that's what I give it. How about y'all?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say eight as well. Like
Okay.
one because yeah, I like the approach. I definitely felt like it had all the things. It definitely was a solid movie for sure. Like but I feel like leading into it was mostly like it was a lot of misdirection. Like a lot of the build up and a lot of the advertisements were yeah.
Yeah, but that's what they
I want
do.
to get into that
That's
later, but
that's
like
that's
I know,
that's what they do.
but like yeah, it's like I don't know. We were talking about like our ratings for like all of the Disney Plus shows and stuff, and we were like ranking those stuff. And I was kind of like, what if was like variable? It was based off of how it played into this, and like they fed into that a lot, and then it played out to not be as important as I wanted it to be, or as important as it could have been. So it was like that. That was where I was getting at too, because it was like there was a lot going on there, and they hinted to a lot of shit that was from the What If episodes, especially the ones
Yeah,
with
but like you
Doctor
say, it
Strange.
wasn't a big factor. It was more of like cameo type shits than, hey, this is important if you never seen What If. Like you could never seen What If and it don't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
just
that's
like,
what I was saying.
okay,
Like, I thought it
It
was gonna be
added
like
more
important
hype.
to the point where you needed to have watched What If to really understand slash really
they did it
see
perfectly
where
in
these
my
things
opinion.
came from.
They did it perfectly to where it's like, okay, they rewarded you for watching What If, but it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
they did the thing even with the zombie part of it. They touch on almost everything besides Ultron and Black Panther and shit like that. But you think about what's her name, Peggy,
Yeah. Captain
mm-hmm.
Carter.
Yeah, Captain
Peggy
Carter.
Carter, the zombie thing, the wild Doctor Strange nigga, the which
The
is
wild Doctor Strange nigga.
which is crazy because like you said with the misdirection whole time. We'll get to that. What was your grade for it, Nick?
I actually rank it a little bit higher, but not much higher, like 9.2. I think it's right there at that A
Yeah.
minus. Like it's definitely up there because for the amount of time the movie was for what 2 hours 46 minutes, it didn't feel long, right? Like the Spider Verse one felt long. No Way Home felt long. It kind of brought back a little bit of the end game.
This was
where,
better than that, by the way.
yeah, it is. It is by a long shot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
If we're
we're gonna
basing
get into it, but
Endgame,
let me
if
say
we're
so.
basing Endgame as like 10, like it's a perfect 10. If we're basing it that way, like the best Marvel movie to date right now, that's where I'm putting it, is right underneath it, where it's engaging. You don't feel like it's a long movie. It keeps you entertained. It's a great different direction with the way they went as well. Like it has some horror dark to it. It really
Yeah,
did.
we
I
go
like
get to that.
that.
Yeah, for sure. We go get to that. We go get to that. So like you said, the horror and the darkness of it definitely caught me off guard and carried the movie. Honestly,
Yeah.
the tone of the movie carried the movie. The tone and the fact that that's the two things I didn't expect. I didn't expect the tone to be so dark, and I did not expect fucking Scarlet Witch to be the villain from the first 10
Yeah,
minutes throughout the movie to the last 10 minutes of the movie, bro.
Yeah, I
I
was
did not
same.
see that coming. The whole time I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, she gonna snap out of it. The other Wanda is gonna come out. Which is like, okay, was there ever another one? We saw her like in the little other dimension under her old house and all that when Dr. Xavier was trying to talk to her. But it's like, okay, that moment never really happened. Even at the end when she had her little, I don't even want to call it hero moment, anti-villain moment when she threw the rocks on herself and all that, destroyed the building herself. I still don't feel like she was playing into like a
nah, she
heroism
didn't.
type of thing. That was still
Nah,
even
she
wound up
just
being
did
like,
that.
okay.
Yeah, she did that to escape, bro. Like y'all don't know if y'all peeped at the end of the flash happened. So she's out of there. Like she teleported. There wasn't no death. That was just like, all right, bet this didn't come
Oh
out
no,
like I
I knew it
wanted it
wasn't no
to.
death, but I
I'm
didn't
about
realize she
to.
was just going.
yeah.
Yeah, nah. That was not it. So she was just like, look, y'all got me. You caught me red-handed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it quits here. And then
yeah.
like dipped. That was that. But she was not gone. Like 100%. That ain't it.
But
But she was
yeah,
tripping. And
in
I
the in the in the
really
in the
didn't think that she
trailers
was
and
gonna be our
everything,
main enemy.
exactly, she was the antagonist. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Even at the
No.
beginning, throughout the movie, the first 30 minutes when she kind of wild and it's like, okay, she go chill, and the evil Doctor Strange is gonna come out, or whoever is gonna end up being a real villain. I'm thinking it's the evil Doctor Strange, which
Yeah,
he ended up
same.
playing a very minute
Same.
role. He was in a movie for
Same.
10 minutes, if that.
And
So
that's also why I thought because off of what if like he was kind of like a big bad and it was like if this was the same person, if this was like we playing into the fact that what if it happened and like we were pulling these people directly from what if, because these are not the same what if characters. Like that Captain Carter wasn't the same what Captain Carter, like it was just another Captain Carter, which fuck these niggas. But
yeah,
I feel like they did that. Like, I mean, obviously they did that show on purpose, but like the Multiverse of Madness name is just like, yeah, we fucking with y'all. Like, just so y'all know, we're fucking with you. But like, yeah, I really just thought that the Doctor Strange from What If was like the big bad. Like he like got out of his little pocket universe and somehow like was the bigger bad in the
yeah.
second movie. So I'm like,
It
and
led
then
up.
like and then they show him off a little bit, like he's like in the previews they like things got
They
out of hand, and
they
that didn't even
led it
happen
up
in the
in the
fucking
beginning.
movie, by the way.
Yeah, they kind of led that up in the beginning though with the funeral scene, right? When he was next to old boy and he's like, "Was this the only way?" I'm thinking that the evil Doctor Strange, the only way that he knew how to save the universe was to go into our universe to do some fuck shit to save everybody from having that blip. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, they're really playing on Doctor Strange's role. Like, could you have done things differently? Could you? And I'm like, okay, maybe this is gonna be the evil Doctor Strange that's gonna be coming. Like he did shit differently to try and save everybody without having the blip happen. But then
I see.
Wanda comes in and just, I'm the big bad bitch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was.
was wild. I love the nods. Like they leaned all the way into the horror thing with a couple of obvious nods to The Ring when she came out of that thing and was like
Mhm.
crawling and shit. Obvious nod to
Oh,
The Ring and an obvious nod to Carrie, bro. When she was walking around with the blood, it's like, bro, they're leaning all the way into this horror thing with like obvious nods to these classic horror movies. I'm like,
yeah.
yo, okay, they really go. That's when I knew she was the one. When they did that, it was because it still was what maybe 45 minutes into an hour to the movie
Oh, like
when she was walking when she put all the Illuminati in a pack. How long was that? That was about an hour into it.
About an hour.
First
Yeah.
off,
That's when I was like, yeah,
they
she's the one.
introduced them niggas just to take them out so fast that I was like, I wanted to see, like, they played it up so crazy. Like, this nigga Doctor Strange got locked up by them. And
Ah.
you know what I'm saying?
They was
made
nothing.
This nigga seem
They,
like they was the fucking niggas.
nah,
I
they
like
were. They were, but they all they were was a prop to show you that Scarlet Witch is, like you said the other day, the Nexus being of 616 or 616. She is the one. Nobody's fucking with her. She is the supreme, bro. I did my Googles and my YouTubes. Just she's the one. So
I'm already hip, so I'm hip.
yeah, I wasn't hip.
It was just
You put me
funnier.
you put me onto the whole concept and terminology of a Nexus being. I went and looked at it. It's like, yes, Scarlet Witch is the Nexus being of Earth 616. So because
Right.
each
Yeah,
universe
that shit
has
was funny,
one.
man.
And she is that
I
one.
didn't.
I remember reading about that. Like when
Nah, that
they
shit was
actually
funny,
showed
boy.
her power, at when she was at whatchamacallit, where all the um magicians and everything were. I couldn't even think at the beginning.
Armitage.
The first, yeah, Traumatized. Right when she was there and she like took it down on her own. I was like, this is Scarlet Witch. This is how Scarlet Witch is supposed to be. Like,
Yeah.
she could have taken Thanos on her own
She
if
was
she really wanted.
holding back the whole time.
Yes.
And I'm not mad
The
at it,
entire
bro.
time.
They so known for nerfing niggas, bro, that I wasn't mad at the entire situation. I'm like, yo, do your shit, but keep that same energy for. I'm gonna be biased right here. Whenever they bring T'Challa back, have that same energy because T'Challa is supposed to be OP, just like not just like that, but they nerfed him so bad. Buff this man. Buff who else? It's somebody. Buff Hulk.
Captain America.
Buff Hulk.
No, redeem that nigga for real, because he has like
Bro.
the most ridiculously tragic story. I mean, I know everybody has like, you know, some crazy trauma, but he didn't show no kind of anything. He had no shine. Like his whole MCU career was getting beat on for real.
Yeah.
Like
he was like the bouncer at the club that, you know, niggas beat on to get to the main boss type nigga. Like that's who he's been. You know, to get to the back room. He's a big thug. They put in front, hey, you got to get through me to get to boss. And then they beat him up and, okay, get out the fuck out the way. Yeah, they bop him up upside the head.
Yeah.
That's what Hulk has been in MCU. Tragic. But yeah, I was going somewhere. Oh, yeah, back to the Illuminati niggas, bro. And then the fashion. But that whole scene was cool, bro. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool the way they introduced them. They made you like them so quick. Then they brought fucking Dr. Xavier out to the classic X-Men music.
Yes.
You noticed that?
Bro, they made you feel so
that.
good. They made you feel so good about the whole situation. You're feeling warm, and then she just starts crushing these niggas' heads. What? Bro, that was great. I love shit like that, man. That was just great cinema to me.
When she said
It
what
was.
mouth. When she said what mouth.
Man, Xavier knew the fuck what it was when he was like, look, when we fall, make sure you save that girl.
Yeah. She was great, by the way. America Chavez. I didn't even know who she was. The whole time when she first popped on my screen, I leaned to my sister and I was like, yeah, that's Miss Marvel. Look, Miss Marvel. She was like, oh, okay, because you don't know shit either.
Oh, so you did a me.
I didn't know who the fuck she was. I had never heard of America Chavez. I didn't know who she was.
Yeah. Competent. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, look, yes, that is indeed Miss Marvel. We're wrong as hell. Don't she got like her own show coming out, so I should have knew that.
Yeah, Miss Marvel is definitely having her own shit coming up in June. So we have
she
her
was
coming up.
America Chavez was a really cool character though. I enjoyed her. Yeah. Okay,
they were pretty accurate with her lore as well. Pretty accurate, not all the way, but pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I did a really good job with like bringing her character design, even with like the whole mother's thing and her origin story and all that. Like they did a very.
The only part I was confused about. Only part I was confused about, because I saw some other people talk about this. They said she was a lesbian. So is the whole country like, or planet like a lesbian country?
Females?
Or because I saw
planet, right?
her moms were of course lesbians, but they like automatically said that she was. So it's like I'm wondering like the whole country.
If you know.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think it is, but she definitely is. Like her character is, and like that happens, but I
Where's
don't
the
know if
pin?
that's just based off of like
Right,
you know
they
like I
never
think like they have like an Amazonian like
right.
culture or something like that. But I don't think it's like that. I just think that that's just ended up being
That was
like her parents.
that was their way of I don't know.
Yeah. It's
They could have just
it's
said
a
she was a
planet,
lesbian
isn't
too,
it?
though.
Like some multi-dimensional utopian whatever that they're
Yeah, they lived outside of like the regular dimensions. Like
Yeah.
that's why she doesn't have copies of herself. Like she's her, and that's it.
She was very cool though. Cool actress. I hope to see her more in the future. Back to the Illuminati
And
news though, bro.
we
I
definitely getting
who
her more.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a part. She's in the mix now. Of course, she's working out at Comatage, all that Taj Mahal, whatever the fuck. Yeah, she finna be.
Taj Mahal.
But yeah, I didn't even know who this Black Bolt nigga was. Did they ever allude to him at all before this? Any like subtle shit, or did they
Nah,
just pop this nigga out?
Cartoon movies.
nah,
I'm
they
talking
just
about like
popped
in
him
the
up on this.
MCU.
As far as
Okay.
in the MCU, nah. Like he's randomly random and new, and I did that. I feel like this is all like I mean like that was obviously like a throwback to the you know old niggas like.
Do y'all know or not if this was the comic accurate actual Illuminati? Were these like
Some
I
of them,
don't know that.
the
some of them,
characters?
some of them are. But
I
I
mean,
think,
definitely put Professor X, but he was 100% in that.
and it's Captain America is not Captain Carter. Captain America actually is. He's a part of them. I forget who else is on the council, but
Was
it's like
the black Captain Marvel? Was she in it? Or no?
I don't think so, but I
think
fuck
Yeah,
with the
they
fact that they
hated
made her a
they
character
hated niggas back in the day. Of course not.
because like because like she does well. At some point, she was supposed to have to become Captain Marvel, and
Yeah.
then like her daughter Monica Rambeau becomes
That was
What's
cool
Captain
seeing. That was
Photon?
cool seeing her like that though. That was cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that was a nice nod to like a nice throwback or slash nod to the fact that she actually was Captain Marvel at some point.
She definitely is
So
in the comics. I feel like I watched a video of that where
yeah, she
like
is. That's what I'm saying.
instead
Like
of
she is
her,
Captain
it's her.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
So
tried to put
and
up a
like
fight. She died last, but she
she
tried
was
to.
fucking her up though.
She
Like
she
she
tried.
was talking so much shit. I loved it. I loved it. She was confident. It was so crazy because this nigga was like, "Look, Wanda's coming," and then she was like, "I don't give a fuck about your little witch.
Yeah.
We got something." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
shit." Like, shoot, son. I really thought that it was gonna be a little bit more of a go, but yeah,
Reed Richards, bro.
yeah, like you said, like they really was
I
like, all
liked
right, this is
him.
Wanda. Like this is the
I
Scarlet
liked
Witch.
him as Reed Richards.
The casting was very good. Casting was very good. I
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I hope to see him as Reed Richards later on. That was good.
John, whatever. I
I
forget.
can't see
from
him
The
as
Office.
anything but fucking the nigga from Office, yeah. Jim.
Really?
But
I
He
was
was
watching,
good at Jack Ryan, and he was good in A Quiet.
but everybody
His
knows him
serious
as
roles
Jim.
were
I
good.
watch it. It's
Yeah.
on right now. Every Monday is an Office marathon. It's literally on my TV right now.
Yeah, but
Like, yo, the
he
fucking
does
Jim.
really good serious roles.
exactly, it's fucking Jim, son. And like he don't change his voice at all, so it's like, bro, this is Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, now is Reed Richards? Who is Nathaniel Richards to Reed Richards? Is it the daddy, the son?
Is
Not sure.
is Nathaniel?
Nathaniel
David's
Richards is
name?
king. Nathaniel
Yeah.
Richards is king. So what is
He's-
what?
He is
Gotta
somehow
be his
related
father.
both to him and Victor Doom. Like he's like a great, however many fucking great descendants.
Oh, okay. So it's not that close.
Yeah.
So who was first?
3000.
Which one's is first? Nathaniel Richards is first,
Yeah, I think so.
and Reed
That's like,
Richards
how
is
long
the
ago
great,
now?
great son,
No,
whatever son.
No, because King is last. Because remember, he's 3001, and
Oh,
Reed Richards is all in during our time.
okay. Well, I don't know. I'll do my YouTubes and my Googles on that later. But
Same.
yeah,
Doing
that
it now.
was cool. That was cool seeing those guys. And the fashion that they got put in the pack, and she walking around that lobby like I said, like fucking Carrie, bro, barefoot with the blood dripping down her face, bro. Mwah, chef's kiss. They did their thing with that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that was also all right. So like, I don't need anybody else. I peeped this, but my girlfriend pointed out when the two Doctor Stranges were fighting that they were fighting like Fantasia, like
That was
like
great.
the Disney movie.
That was great.
Yes.
And like, yeah, like I don't know if anybody else caught that shit, and I was just like, wow, like
I
that
did
was
because
fucking
I saw
amazing,
him.
I
I
actually.
didn't.
saw a
I didn't peep.
meme.
My fault. Go
I
ahead.
saw a meme about that. Oh no, you good? I saw a meme about it. That's why.
I
And I
didn't
was like,
realize
Fantasia.
that it was actual Fantasia. I didn't peep that, but the whole orchestra fighting with the music notes, that was genius. I love that. But yeah, Fantasia, of course, Disney, blah, 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 of course. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
they
peep.
fucked it up. They really so they put so much little like but like they always do. But that was a really good one. Like even with like the the
I didn't peep
intro
that
to
one.
when he came into that broken sanctum like where the water was down there and like the steps, like that was also like what I'm saying, like the little mountain and shit, like that whole
Yeah.
thing was like
Man, she must have watched the video. She could all that.
nah, like she dead ass was like, no, that's Fantasia. It's like,
Wow. Nah, that's
wow.
real shit
Look at
though.
that,
Yeah, with the water hitting the fucking thing and the yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't peep. I see now I want to watch it again.
The only thing I peeped was the evil Doctor Strange because it played the song from the whenever the demon shows up in Fantasia. Like the dark orchestra music. I was like, yeah, this is Fantasia.
Wow.
Like that was the only time I noticed. I was like, okay, this is good.
That's
They
neat.
did
That's
a
very
lot.
that's very neat.
They got in
Okay.
their bag for sure.
Yeah.
They
But
did.
that fight scene was very fire.
It was, and I was going to say also like my whole opinion of like Wong as a character definitely has changed overall from
You
this
didn't
movie.
like him?
It wasn't that I didn't like him. He was just like a joke, and he still felt like a joke
Bro,
for up until this movie. Like,
every time he was on
funny
the
as fuck, and
screen,
he's still funny.
every time he was on the screen, he was getting thrown off a cliff or something, bro. Off fucking
I mean, yeah.
His ass kicked. His ass
God
kicked.
damn,
bro.
Wong. I'm like, I see
But I
why
mean,
you
like,
be leaving. You have 0 hands, buddy.
bro, out of there every time. But it's like also like as far as like him being, the Sorcerer
Sorcerer
Supreme.
Supreme, yeah.
It was like, all right, I see it. You know what I'm saying? You also, I mean, like, you obviously have the responsibility
Yeah.
that
He got
Doctor
it by
Strange does not have.
default. He got it by default because of the blip. That's the only reason why he's Sorcerer Supreme.
But because of that whole technicality, quote unquote, we have this one version of Stephen Strange who was different from all the rest and could actually save the world.
Yeah. Because what I got out of it, that he was the only one that wasn't a dickhead or a failure or just a bad person. That's what I kind of got out of this whole thing. Everyone had some fucked up shit going on with him.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
all of them were the same. All of them were the same. The only difference here was that he didn't get access to the
The dark-
super level shit. Because like
Darkhold.
once like not even just the Darkhold, like just period. Like once you become Sorcerer Supreme, you get knowledge that nobody else was supposed to get access to, and that was actually they was playing that up the whole time. Like when American Chavez showed up, she was like, "Yeah, we was looking for the Book of Ashanti," and like he was like, "That shit ain't real. What the fuck you talk about?" And Wong was like,
Yeah.
It actually is.
Yeah.
You would know that if you was a Sorcerer
Yeah.
Supreme, but you're not.
That's so fucked up, bro. I hate that.
I
That nigga is
love their
literally-
dynamic and how he kept saying like, "Yo, it's custom to bow to the Sorcerer Supreme." Like the whole time, you was like, "You still not gonna bow? Huh? I bet." and when the other cats came from like the European sanctum or whatever, and they came through like the London sanctum and they bowed, he was like, "Yeah, you see, you supposed to bow." Yeah, that was funny.
Oh man, but yeah, basically that was what it was. Like the fact that because Steven is the way he is. If he would have gotten that knowledge, he would have fucked it over. Like he would have fucked it over. Like that's just how that works. Like if they do it, they're gonna fuck it up. Like no matter what.
But he's gonna have it now because of the Eye of
Well,
Agamotto.
Nah, he's not. He didn't take the role. Like Wong is still Sorcerer Supreme, and he's about to go off on a fucking galactic travel
Yeah.
with this new chick.
Yeah,
With the
but
white
that
alien
all-seeing-
chick.
That all-seeing eye, I think that gives them all the knowledge too, doesn't it? The Eye of Agamotto, because that's what that
That's
is.
that's from the fucking Darkhold.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
That's just some evil shit. That's the Darkhold. Like ain't the Eye of Agamotto. Like that's just some
that's what
random
they're
ass
saying. It's
evil
the
shit.
eye. No, they're saying that's the Eye of Agamotto that he got.
That's what there's fucking the
Yeah,
whatever that is. That's the Eye of Agamotto, but
I
that's
know, but they're
that's
saying
a
now it's
relic.
ingrained in. Now they're saying it's ingrained in them. I don't know. That's what I read. The
Saying
theories
shit.
afterwards. I'm not just saying shit. I saw it because I asked what the eye is.
You know, Nick
Because
is just be saying shit ass nigga. So I
no.
can't deny or confirm.
Look it up. Look whenever you type in what is the third eye on him. There's theories that it's the eye of Agamotto.
I don't know. So I'm out of this one. Okay. Do we have any before we get to the ending and get to the end of the movie and kind of wrap this up? Do we have any like existential takes that y'all kind of cooked up that y'all didn't really hear anywhere else that y'all want to be like?
One thing I did not like,
Okay.
and I know it's very minor, they didn't pay any homage at all to Stark in any of the other universes. Or
That
any of the other. I get it, it's Doctor Strange movie, but it's still like there's still other Avengers at most other movies. Or
nah,
they're
it
still
seemed
there.
like those robot niggas that were in that one universe seemed like that was his tech, no?
That
Was it
those were
not?
Ultrons. Those were Ultrons.
He made Ultron though, right?
But it didn't say Stark Industry or nothing.
But if
Like
Stark made Ultron and Ultron made that, that's still no? That's not his that
well,
doesn't come
because
from his family tree?
it should, but we don't know if it was from
I
from
see what you're
Stark
saying. Like
or
we don't know who.
yeah,
Mm.
we don't know who made him because it could have been the doctor. I forget her name. The
And when you say
Doctor
pay
Strange's
homage, you
girl.
mean like they didn't like see him as a hero or shit like that?
Or
Since he is
they
the
didn't
nigga that
show
saved the world?
they didn't show anything in any other universes. Like I said, it could have been as simple as the cars in one of the
Stark
universes. It
Industry.
says Stark Industry on it. You know what I mean? Like you
Mm.
still know he's there in all
Yeah.
the other universes.
I see what you're saying.
Because we knew that there was Wanda's because all she was doing was dreaming and going to all her other ones.
All right, so actually, I have a theory about that one because, the idea behind Nexus beings, as from when I first really like ran through that shit, was like there was like they are one constant being, like that's like they only that's them. Like same way
Yeah.
today, like America Chavez is like we're one
One.
thing. Like there's no more of me.
Mm.
I'm thinking that what happened in this situation because the Scarlet Witch has the ability to actually control reality. When she got a hold of the Darkhold, which did what it did to her, she created those realities where she existed with her kids.
Mm. She
That would
put
make sense
herself in
into the
those. That's
universe.
Yeah,
some wild
I
shit.
think she made that happen. Like she created that with the Darkhold, and then you because like
You don't see Vision. You don't see Vision, so you don't know who the father is
You
either.
don't. But if she did that, why would her in that universe still have the willpower to talk her out of what she's doing? Is she the one that literally made that chick? That makes
she
sense?
didn't have the willpower to do that. It was
No,
the kids.
but the chick was like, they're gonna be well taken care of. Like she told her, like she was like,
I mean,
trust me,
yeah,
I got them. So if that's her that made that, why would see what I'm saying?
that was what she wanted. Like she was projecting that the entire time. Like she was dreaming this as her reality. Like she's dreaming the reality of her having her kids with her and like living that life that
I
she wants
thought
to have.
I'm thinking dream walking was basically just taking the body of who's
It
ever in
is.
that universe.
Yeah,
It is.
but I
It
get
is.
what he's saying.
I get what he's saying too,
She
but
is
I never
Nexus
looked at it like that.
being, and what that was supposed to be in like
It's one of them.
like the true sense. It's only one. Like there's no other existence. It's literally one in the entire like everywhere. Like so, I'm thinking that she being in like the most like she's fucking Scarlet Witch. Like she made them niggas. Like she made those versions of herself so that she could live that life that she wanted to live that she couldn't have here or in her own
Interesting.
reality.
Very interesting. You might be right. I never even thought about that. Okay.
Because
Okay.
it is weird that whenever she said it, that she's the only one without children, and she does like if she had the willpower at the small stage of what she did to create her own little mini, basically
Yeah, that was
world.
pre the Darkhold. Like before she had the Darkhold, she made that hex. Like that happened
Right.
in our reality.
Nah, she that nigga, bro. She that nigga, bro. Okay. how do you guys feel about people crying about the lack of cameos, air quotes, for you people that are listening to just the audio? Hey, wait, let me. I see your face already, Stan. I know that's what I said. Let me just get this out first. So I feel like when people say that, they themselves had a checklist of cameos that they wanted to see.
Yep.
They wanted to see Spidey.
Spider-Man.
They not even just Spidey. These niggas also, they wanted to see the Toby of the in another universe. They wanted to bring him back, and they wanted to, like you say, they wanted to see an alive Tony Stark. They wanted to see another Cap. Like, they think just because they go on the universe, all these other niggas just finna pop the fuck up. And let me tell you, I'm here to say this. I am so happy they didn't do that. That's why my respect level and my likeness for this movie went up a whole nother notch, bro. You don't have to do that. You don't have to force that just to have a good movie, bro. And I'm so happy. And they've been doing enough fan service. I feel like that Spider-Verse movie was enough fan service for the next whole phase. This next whole phase don't need that just because of Spider-Verse was all the fan service I need for the rest of this phase 4, bro. Like, thank you, but no thanks. We good going forward. And, bro, when they gave me Dr. Xavier coming out to the X-Men music, I'm good. That's all I needed.
Yes.
Thanks. I'm straight,
my
bro.
gosh.
The Black Captain Marvel, I don't even know that Black Bolt nigga. He a pack anyway. The Reed Richards, like, bro, the Illuminati scene, that's all I needed. Thank you. Especially Dr. X. So
I think Reed Richards.
Okay, so
kudos
like, with you
to them
just
for that.
saying like, does that not? Like, are those not? Does that
For
are those
sure.
not camp, like,
For sure, but
okay.
I know y'all saw it too. People
but I'm
were
like,
people were mad about the
I did
air
see that.
quote
I did see
lack
that,
of
and I was just
cameos. I
very
didn't understand that.
confused because there was all of that. I mean, and it was like maybe not like I guess the main cast, but it was like a lot of fucking niggas who were that's
Well,
cameos.
characters.
Like first, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
The whole
and
Illuminati
then also,
was cameos.
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like that was it. Like I'm
And
like,
it's
I don't
cameos
understand
that
how you gonna
fit,
say.
and the cameos that wasn't forced, and it's
Yes.
and cameos that were fresh. Like, thank you. They did that right, bro.
Exactly. And it's like this ain't an Avengers movie, guys. This is
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. So the
Yeah.
fact that we even got Wanda, the fact that we even got like like the few people we did get, you know what I mean? Like it's like
Strange. We got the Dark Strange too from What If, because I know some people were like, why didn't they bring in the Spidey that was Doctor Strange? I was like, I don't give a like. We got Spidey. Leave Spidey out of this.
Yeah.
Why?
Good. And I hate when they do it. That's why, not to go back to this, because I know I'm always killing that last Batman movie, bro. But that Joker scene was so unneeded and forced. You don't have to do that. We know Joker exists. And just like with these people, they have so many other cool, dope characters that you could put in there. Just like with the Batman, they have so many other cool villains that they could have put in there. We know Joker is dope. We know he's cool. You don't have to just throw him in our face, bro. We get it. He's in Gotham. Okay,
I mean,
cool. But they did
like
they did such a beautiful job with that. And I'm so happy they didn't force feed us these fan service cameos. Like, bro, I'm good. Not even subtly they didn't do it, bro. Thank you.
I don't know.
Did they even mention?
Yeah, nah,
did
that's-
they might have mentioned Peter once, like very
in the beginning. In the beginning,
Yeah.
Because remember, whenever they talked about,
I'll
it in the
take
beginning
I'll
about-
take that though. Cool.
Yeah, because all it was just that. Yeah, I've traveled to multiverses because a guy named Spider-Man. Because remember, they had that whole talk at the table. America Chavez was like, Spider-Man. He's a spider. It's like, well,
Yeah.
he has the abilities, so he shoots web out of
Yeah,
his butt.
but yeah. That's
that
cool though.
was funny as shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funny as shit.
But yeah, that's what I like, and that's what I mean. Like when I said pay homage, you don't have to do a whole spill of bringing them in, but
I
like
got you.
those little nitbits where you see it because you know it, you've seen it, you know it, kind of thing. That's what I like.
We
when
walked
Bro.
out of the fucking Spider-Verse into this though, because like we left like Doctor Strange right there. He literally walked away from that situation into this movie. So he's like, yeah, I was just fucking with Spider-Verse.
That's the shit I like, bro. I tweeted this a couple days ago. I'm like, bro, I hate when they do that. If you're gonna do it, make it super subtle where you talk about them for a second, or you put a shield in the back of the dark room like they did on fucking Iron Man 1, where it comes into frame for a second, you don't see it no more. Make niggas look for it, or mention them very quickly, or or don't do it at all and wait for the big moment where they just pop the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right? Do it like that. Don't like drip feed us, like, but heavy drips, and like it waters the shit down, bro. You see how I kept the water theme with that whole thing? The drip and the waters it down. Like, come on, man, bars.
This man.
But yeah,
Nah, the
I hate when they
pick
do
that
that.
took me out was the whole like Ben Affleck situation where they were like they want that nigga to come in as a variant for Iron Man, and I was just like,
Yeah. Who
Wait,
was
I
Mark
didn't
Wahlberg?
even.
Was he
That's who
Tom
was.
Cruise? Because people were saying Tom Cruise was supposed to come in as Iron Man, or he was on like the list of actors that was supposed to be.
He was
Was
actually in
that
the
Tom
credits.
Cruise? I didn't
no,
see it in the credits or
it
not.
was some
Oh,
like fan shit.
yeah, I
People
don't think
wanted
he was
that to
actually
happen
in there.
too. Nah, it wasn't. Like what I'm saying, like it's also like you know
Fans
how
are
like Nintendo
stupid.
niggas just be like, yeah, like they're like, yeah, this is supposed to happen. I want it to happen. It's going to happen.
And if
Boom.
it doesn't
And then
happen,
when
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
be
happen,
mad and talk shit about the movie. All right.
Yeah, it was one of them level situations.
Okay.
Which was, it is what it is.
But
yeah,
because we all wanted to see Charles Xavier as.
It caught me off guard. I didn't
lie.
even realize. I didn't see any hints or spoilers or nothing that he was going to be in it at all. That caught me all the way off guard, and I'm happy it didn't. I'm happy it did.
And I like Reed Richards because they didn't bring any of the last 3 fuckheads who played him that were washed for all the. Am I wrong? Like all those, I'm glad they didn't bring in any of those characters. Like they brought a fresh new guy in.
Be real with you.
I'm like,
I've never watched a Fantastic Four
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
I've always been good.
I saw them Jones looking. I saw them Jones looking the way they were looking, and I was like,
I'm good.
I'm a pass.
And that was before, bro, I'm a bandwagon MCU fan. Like I'm not ashamed to say it. Like I wasn't watching shits back then.
Hold up. We didn't have the MCU before. We had Marvel movies before. We have the MCU now. Like that's a whole different. It's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even like if we were talking about this other day, I was like if you watch like the pre MCU movies and like comparative to the MCU movies, even like the early MCU movies, like the first couple Iron Mans, like them Jones are a little like.
Bro, listen, I was just finna say I didn't watch it.
Jump out the fucking roof.
I didn't fuck with Iron Man. I didn't fuck with the first couple of Thors. I didn't start watching till like that first Avenger movie, I think, is when I started like really paying. Then I backtracked. I did last year. I did like a big backtrack I watched like 2 Thor movies. I ended up watching I seen all the 3 Iron Mans like way before that. But the Ant-Man, like a bunch of shit. I went backtracked. I just watched the shit, and I don't watch all the Avengers, the Civil War. I watched all that, and it was character. Bro, tell me why I didn't watch Ultron until like 2 years ago. Totally missed it. Bro. Not because I didn't want to. I don't know what I was doing, whether I was super busy at the time or what. Ultron went completely under my radar. And then when I watched, was it Civil War? Civil War was after that. When I watched Civil War, I was just lost. I'm like, okay, who is this red nigga? Where does chick come from? What is this?
Who is this red nigga?
Right. But I just rocked out. I rocked out for like a couple years, still not even knowing what the fuck. And I'm like, I was going through the list one day. I'm like, hold on. What the fuck is Ultron? Age of Ultron? I to this day, I do not know how that happened.
The most important movie in the fucking whole situation.
It was great. Ultron was great. Yeah. Ultron was the bridge to Infinity War. So that's crazy that, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely missed a lot of context for the whole MCU.
But I'm caught up
like
now.
Rocket.
My whole point in saying that is that I am a new bandwagon MCU fanboy. I am not true to this. I'm definitely new to this. So, fuck them Fantastic Four movies.
I'm looking forward to when them niggas actually become Fantastic Four MCU movies. You know what I'm saying? Like when they make the MCU Fantastic Four.
Then they're on my radar.
Bring that in officially.
I'm in there.
With it.
I think I've seen them all except the one I refused to see in the movie theater was with Michael B. Jordan. Fantastic Four. I was done with it after that. Like I watched the first couple because I remember I didn't want to see him since with Victor Von Doom. He was a good Victor Von Doom. Yeah, I've been true to this for a while.
Watching you, bud. But okay. But yeah, all in all,
oh my god, I just thought what you were trying to say.
But yeah,
it was a bad movie.
I'm sure it was, bro. I ain't trying to watch that with Michael B. Jordan in either. To be honest with you. But yeah, all in all, this is a great movie. Like I said, I needed a breath of fresh air with not just Marvel movies, superhero movies in general, bro. These bitches been stinking it up. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, not just thinking, some of them have been very mediocre. I'll say that. Superhero movies, going back to the beginning of 21. Hold on, I got a list right here. And let's just go
I
through
wrote this
real
shit
quick.
out just so y'all know.
I'm sure half.
Trash,
Oh no, I
trash,
got
trash.
a list. Okay, Eternals,
Half the movies
snooze
is-
fest. Don't care what Justin say. We'll talk
I
about it
mean,
on
I
the
fucked
pod.
with it too.
We'll
So.
talk about it. I know you do. Most of you niggas did.
I like it.
Yeah, you liked it. Oh yeah, I think I was on the ledge with that with Eternals. I'm fine with that. But yeah, Eternals, the Batman, not terrible, but I wasn't a fan. It was another snooze fest for me, honestly. Venom was cool. I like Venom. It wasn't very cohesive. Felt like, and it was, I don't know.
The story.
It was I don't know. Venom
There was
was,
a lot of.
but it was good. I haven't even wanted to watch it after that. Venom was cool. Whatever. And you know what? I think you know what it is. I think I'm so detached to Sony only Marvel movies that I know ain't gonna get no burn in the MCU. This Venom ain't gonna get no burn. They kind of showed that in the Spider-Verse movie. This Venom is not getting no burn in the MCU, so it's kind of like whatever. So I think that's what it is. I'm kind of detached to the whole thing, so it's kind of like, yeah, why am I even watching it? Like I say, I'm an MCU fanboy, not no superhero fanboy. Fuck all that other shit. Morbius, still haven't seen it, but I heard it's a big bag of mild sauce.
Mild? Try lower.
Damn. Just soy sauce?
Wow. Is that what we're going with? Sauces? What is soy sauce? Mayonnaise?
Hey, I love
Yes.
mayo. I have you know.
Yes.
Okay, I like Shang-Chi.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Shang-Chi was
a
cool.
good one.
Shang-Chi was cool. I didn't hate Black Widow, bro.
Nah, that was a good one as well. But that one, I feel like I liked that one only because of the completionistness of it all. Like, obviously, Taskmaster was whatever the fuck, but
Terrible.
Yeah, that's just because you were a Taskmaster fanboy. And it wasn't good. He wasn't good in it. Whatever.
But yeah, we got introduced to what's her name? And that
sister.
movie. I mean, that movie.
And I love the sister.
Yeah.
You can't not love her. Like, she's a
She
great
was
character.
funny and she's hot.
And I love that she's gonna end up taking the mantle of Black Widow, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so
pretty
cool.
sure that's what we're leading towards.
I hope so.
We're gonna see a lot more of her.
Okay, cool. Okay, but yeah, Black Widow was cool. I've never even seen Wonder Woman 84. Don't plan to. That was last year, right?
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah.
Was that 2 years ago?
Early
21, I believe.
like
the last
February.
Suicide Squad with John Cena.
That one was.
That was good. I like that one.
I never finished it, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I
I
like.
was gonna say, I feel like that was definitely in the
It's
midder side.
It's
But it wasn't.
It's a high
average,
mid.
very
I
average, bro. I think I'm jaded by how good that last one ended, and I'm waiting for that to pick up. Like the shows have been carrying the MCU. Like I say, the shows have been way more captivating than these movies, bro.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse,
like they're on the same production level. Like them shows are shooting like movies.
Yeah.
Like
and Spider-Verse, which y'all know my thoughts about Spider-Verse. I think we share a lot of the same opinions on Spider-Verse. Great moments mid-movie. Sorry. Fan service is cool, but if they would have added a little more cushion under the bright spots, it would have been alright. It fell flat when it wasn't the reveals of the PDs and whatnot.
I feel like they just took too long with the build up. If it would have,
but even if the build up would have just been better, bro, I don't want to see this nigga fight the shocker nigga in the woods for 15 minutes, bro. I'm good on that.
No,
And
I get that,
fucking
but I'm saying like you have a whole hour. The first hour was just straight up build up. If you cut that half half an hour, 30-minute build up, and then you have action on, and then he would have fought like a true Sinister Six from them, then it would have been better. But it was
I
just
agree.
like a finale scene at the end. Like, no, like you got so
Yeah,
much to play with these dudes.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. But yeah, y'all got anything else to add? Are we
What the
good?
fuck is that dude
No.
at the end for the second cameo? Do we know?
That's the
Or not
no.
the
That was the second end credit.
yeah, end
That's the
credit.
dude when they went to that other universe, and the dude was talking shit, and he made him start slapping
Yeah, of course.
himself.
But what significance does he have? Is there
None,
any
none,
significance other than the
no,
pizza ball?
None.
none. That was it. That
That
was
was
like a
that was a callback to some other shit, like to the director's other movie. Like it was
Sam
a joke
Raimi?
for it was like yeah, it was like he had a movie where his hand was possessed or some shit and he kept slapping himself. And it was a
see.
callback to that.
I didn't even know that.
That's a deep cut cameo.
Yeah, I
For
learned
real.
that one because I watched one of the little like little saying tidbits videos where they were trying to like giving all the like lore stuff, and that was one of the joints pulled out. So
Because the movie theater was dead ass quiet. It was like, the fuck was that? Like,
You know what made me mad? The fact that I knew it was the first one. I knew it was two. I looked
yeah.
it up. Watched the first one, okay. And just the credits start rolling. You know that second one take forever. You gotta watch the whole last credits. So I'm like, fuck it. Google to see what the second one was about. Read it what it was about. I was like, man, fuck. My sister still wanted to watch. I'm like, bro, it's literally a nigga just slapping himself. Like, remember the dude? I explained the whole scene. Remember the dude from earlier in the movie, the piece of guy? She was like, I still want to watch. I'm like, okay. Sat in that bitch for 10 more minutes. The nigga slapped himself and said, okay, it's finally done. And then I looked at her, she bust out laughing. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck. But okay, man. Uh,
That's trash,
this
bro.
this was enjoyable. It hopefully it pushes. I'm about to ask y'all where y'all think we going from here, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
we're
It's a
going to
lot more to
multiverse.
be.
We're going to Kang. That's all there is to it.
We're going to the multiverse.
I don't know.
Like
I feel like
100%.
I feel like there's a few different threads though, man. Like I don't know, but like I said, we'll talk about that later. Um, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys that listen. Check this out. This was your line up for the day, and catch y'all later.